Hello, adventurers, and welcome. I am Raj, your humble guide. Today, the winds howl and the rain slashes upon the lands in heavy sheets. A stormy beast prowls the land, prepared to strike with lightning fang, followed by the thunderous roar of victory. So, huddle close by the fire, seek its warmth, and I shall lend my knowledge on the relationship between weather and mood. Weather is a powerful tool to determine a mood in a scene. Think to a scene where the main protagonist of the story faces their greatest fear or enemy. The sky is usually darkened, the sun sets and makes way for the deep shadows of night, and the rain and wind pick up to nearly a tempest. The darker the weather, the greater the feelings of struggle, danger, gloom, and trepidation. Now let us explore other weather tricks that highlight the feelings of dread and struggle. The dimming of lights, in any manner, natural or unnatural, is a tried and true way to make characters and players alike feel impending danger. Say the dark rolling clouds that had been far on the horizon all day have made their way to blot the sun out above, causing the world to be shrouded in a gray haze, making colors hard to distinguish and lines blurred. Another natural occurrence could be a thick, dense fog. The inability to see clearly is a classic way to put one at unease. We do, after all, cling fondly to our senses, and to be impaired is to be endangered. Say you enter a bog, thick with mist. You know not where to step for fear of tripping or sinking within its muddy depths. You also have no telling of whether the sound you just heard was the creaking of a tree or the low growl of a creature unseen. Perhaps you wish for an unnatural darkness example. Imagine, if you wish, a man, cloaked in naught but a full-length leather winter's coat and ashy mist. The brave adventurers had been following his trail of destruction for years, finally finding him. The man seems unperturbed and not the least bit surprised to see the adventurers. In this field of brown, dead grass, he sits. The leader of the adventurers, a paladin whom committed themselves to take revenge against this man before them, takes a cautious step forward, sword and shield at the ready. The man, surrounded by mist, tilts his head towards the sky, a pale blue devoid of clouds. A snarl spreads across the man's face, and he raises his hand, gnarled and twisted, to point towards the sky. Suddenly the party sees the light of the sun dim, and the keenest observers of the party would notice a fine line of pure energy dripping off the sun and seeming to be absorbed into the man's hand. In this scene, the darkness is sudden, abrupt, and inherently frightening. Do ensure to utilize character interaction with the weather, such as the mysterious Mistman. Although darkness and storms are spectacular for setting a grim and bleak environment, weather can also bring a sense of relief. Say you are traveling through a storm, not unlike the one outside this very cave, and you are still a half-day's journey away from your destination. Would the sun breaking through the clouds, the rain dissipating, and the wind giving way not give you a sense of relief? Perhaps such a change could improve your mood. The sun, now shining brightly upon your skin and clothes, is warm, like a tender embrace. The warmth helps rid you and your bones of the chill that has persisted since the rain began. Your clothes surely will dry in time, and you have no fear of overheating in this land. Perhaps, after drying, a light breeze flows across your path, carrying upon it a sweet scent of citrus bloom. Each sniff fills your lungs with a remembrance of home, which is but a few hours out now. You continue your journey, one step at a time. The sun gets low in the sky, and instead of feeling fear, you admire the wonder that is a sunset. The red hue on the canvas of the sky, the pinks that swirl upon the edge of the horizon, the streaks of orange and flashes of purple. And eventually you see your hometown crest over the horizon. The delicious smell of evening dinners and breads cooking and baking wafts over you on the light breeze. You can release the tension that has been held within your shoulders. You are home. Ah, you would seem the rain has let up. Well, farewell and stay safe, dear travelers. If the fates deem it that we shall meet each other once more, I shall gladly lend you more of my guidance.